break again. It was the ad break because that stuff just had a break against my will. It was so weird because the game music was still going. I wonder if I'm gonna have to start this whole quest over since it was in the middle of a cutscene, or if it'll just drop me back into the cutscene, which would be yep, back into the cutscene. Oh, we gotta start over. Well,
thank you for coming, everyone. And thank you for taking charge in the relief effort.
yes,
We would
fine.
have fared far worse without you.
Someone had to do it, that's all. Come, let's take stock.
Okay, good to see Raha show up again.
In terms of casualties, at least 50 died in the attack. And many times that number are wounded. All available healers are seen to their care. Structural damage at least is limited, so essential business can be conducted without issue. That said, the people are
On
understandably
Twitch
shaken.
Whisper.
We must assuage their fears and begin working to restore things to normal as quickly as possible.
Now, the most confounding mystery remains our enemy. And their mechanical soldiers created with technology that surpasses anything I've ever seen. What is their nature? And how did Zoralja manage to bring them under his command? Such things remain unknown.
Sense of deja vu.
They emerged from the dome encasing Yasolani. We're quite certain of that much.
Speaking of the dome, we have some theories, I'm told.
Indeed. I would like to call upon some helpers to join the discussion. May I invite them here?
By all means.
It's me. Permission has been granted. You can come in.
Replay the
Greetings, everyone.
reaction. I know that voice.
Raha! Y'shtola!
After that long voyage, I had hoped that we might be afforded a moment's rest, but I gather circumstances are quite dire.
All is well in the annex, never fear. I've already dealt with the most pressing matters, and others hold the fort in my absence.
Following the changing of Dawn servants, Gulul Jar Jar spoke about the Golden City to his two successors. Thanks to Wublamat, I was allowed to attend that meeting. What I heard led me to conclude that this was a matter for the students. Thus did I call upon our comrades who possess the requisite expertise. It was actually after that the dome manifested. But, based on what we know, I have reason to believe that it is connected to the Golden City.
While we're eager to help, We have limited familiarity with the situation. Might we trouble you to explain from the beginning?
As you know, it was a letter I found tucked away in the Baldessian Annex that brought me to Tural. A letter from the Dawn servant addressed to my grandfather, sent some 20 years ago.
The request to investigate the City of Gold.
Indeed.
Fine.
The strange thing is, there was mention of neither Tural nor the city in our records. Hoping to learn the truth of my grandfather's mission, what he did and saw, I volunteered to help in the rite of succession. At the end of which, I was able to hear the tale from Galul Jar Jar.
Got it.
Like us, my grandfather went to the deepest chamber of the Sky Deep Cenote. And, like us, he saw the gate to the Golden City.
Is that what you required our help with? This gate?
It was. You see, the gate was opened once in the past. And
It led to another reflection.
How did you know?
I can take the story from here. Considering my part in these affairs, I reckon maybe I'm best equipped to speak on the matter.
Probably.
I was there too, you see. In those ruins, together with Galuf and Galul Jar Jar. And what I saw that day, I'll never forget.
This black stone is remarkable.
Oh, hey.
I cannot help but wonder if the structures in this part of the ruins were built by a completely different civilization.
It was over 1,000 years ago that the giants mined here. Their records make no mention of glowing stones.
That's what I said.
It harbors high concentrations of ether, and on the surface are what appear to be arcane patterns. They aren't Alakon, or Mahi, or Nemean. If anything, they put me in mind of the calculations of the South Sea Islanders, but even then...
Even what? What is it, Grandpappy?
7 hells! What did you do?
He just looked at them, didn't he?
Nothing.
An earthquake?
Huh. Tell me it's Grandpappy that's in there this whole time. I don't remember the voice that what's the face heard. I don't remember what it sounded like.
None of this has ever happened before.
There's a first time for everything, as they say.
A void gate? Nay, this is different.
so much noise? What? Oh. Wait. Can't hear you, pal. That's little baby Kryl. I'm gonna Kryl. Sorry.
Baby? Now hold on. Why would you?
Now what's this?
Can they not speak? What?
What is this? Who are you?
No, stop. Fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine.
Though it never opened again, Galuf continued to study the gate for years after that, hoping to learn something of value. All he could conclude was that it was built with unknown technology, and that it led to another world, one apart from the Void. We'd assumed the ruins themselves were the Golden City, only to discover that the real prize actually lay beyond the gate, and beyond our reach. Couldn't make head nor tail of the artifact either. As it had similar properties to the black stone in the ruins, we were convinced it was important. So Galul Jaja took it to the palace for safekeeping. Galuf, meanwhile, took the baby with him back to Charlian and raised her as his own.
Then the child was...
Yeah, catch up.
The earring inside the letter to my grandfather. It was apparently found amongst my swaddling clothes.
If this is true, then it means that you hail from another reflection.
Yep, that's what
So
you
it
said
would seem.
already
I still struggle
before.
to take it all in myself. Looking back, grandfather was always quick to seek distractions whenever I broached the subject. But never would I have guessed anything like this. But enough about me. We have more pressing matters.
Do we?
The forces that assailed Tuliolo. You suspect they are somehow connected to the Golden City?
Thinking back on it, the soldiers look like they could have been made from the same black stone.
Yeah. And also the ships.
And leading them was Zeralja. His involvement also lends weight to the theory. On the day of the succession ceremony, a bandit took me unawares and knocked me out. When I came to, I found my home turned upside down, with a few particular items missing. Namely the keystones I was entrusted with, for my role as Watcher of the Gate.
The bandit? You believe that it was...
I only got a glimpse of him, but I was a blue-scaled hoobigo. I know of no other.
The artifact stored at the palace was also stolen. The thief struck during the ceremony, and the guard was spread thin.
So our assumption is Zeralja somehow opened that gate to another reflection, where he acquired advanced technology and his mechanical army.
It fits. And if he did, then it's also likely that the dome is a product of this unknown reflection.
Yeah.
Hold on. We've been going on and on about the reflections, but what of my home? What's become of it?
We don't know, do we? Is that what we're gonna go check out next? Really gotta change this timer, because what? This looks like a job for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. It sure does.
Indeed. Where it concerns other realities, I dare say the Scions are best suited to tackle the task.
So true.
You can say that again. We've been to the literal
Please don't,
edge
though.
of existence. Some mysterious giant dome shouldn't scare us.
Also true.
As you know, our order has ostensibly disbanded. We'd thank you to be discreet about our unofficial reunion.
Well, we're missing a couple people.
Worry not. We'll spare no effort to
Where
get to
did
the
they
bottom of
go?
this. And with our hero eager to help,
Stop
we're
it.
confident of the results.
I told you I came to flirt.
I'm coming with you. If that's where my brother is, then that's where I must go. I can't say I understand everything you're discussing.
Well,
but I know
that's
what
fair.
I have to do. I have to put a stop to Zeralja. and
I
restore
hardly
the
understand
people's
what they're talking
happiness.
about most of the time.
Suffice it to say, I share Lamachi's desire to join you. However, under these circumstances, it would be unwise for both vows to be absent from the city.
Yeah, fair. But
As such, I shall remain in Tuliolal. Come what may, I will protect our nation. So go forth, sister, and do what you must.
Thank you.
It may be prudent for us to likewise divide our forces. While one group
always,
ventures into the
always
dome,
dividing
the other keeps
forces.
guard without.
Agreed. There's something I wish to investigate out here, so I will remain.
Raha, what about you?
I as well. The enemy's warships still loom overhead, and I would see that we are prepared for the worst.
I know, Kryle's going in.
I wish to go to the dome.
We know.
As a student, I have an obligation to investigate.
Yeah, but that's not really why.
But I'd be lying if I said I'm not deathly curious about my origins. If there's aught to be learned, then I want to learn it.
Yeah, understandable. Aaronville, you're not going, are you? That would be.
Please let me come too.
Completely unexpected.
I have to see what's become of my home.
I understand.
Never may not be a fighter, but I know those lands like the back of my hand. I can guide you.
But when it comes to fighting...
If you hadn't offered, I would have asked. We're counting on you.
Can you guys just fucking get it over with?
I'm not one for waiting around, so if it's all the same to you, I'll join the Dome crew.
Turning out to be quite the party. Is it not a dungeon?
Them, Graha. I expect your knowledge and experience will be useful.
Yes. That's why.
In the meantime, I intend to learn what I can about the gate, and will keep you apprised of my findings. Pray do the same.
Assuming communication is possible from inside the dome, we'll maintain contact and share any developments.
It seems our teams are assembled. A fine roster, I think.
Looks good to me. We'll find a way to deal with the threat. For the sake of Tural.
It's truly heartening to have you at our side for this. Thank you, everyone.
I mean...
Now, before we set off, there's one thing I need to do. The people are still shaken by the attack, and I'd like to reassure them as best I can.
Okay. I know what I have to do now. Oh. I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. They need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. So I want to call an assembly at the Winged Walk and assure them that all will be well. But as shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. It's those who are most distressed that truly need to hear your words. If you like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. I'll help too. This is an important step in the city's recovery. Care to join us, Narayu? Can I talk to Raha first? While you handle that, Aaronville and I will see to provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Landsguard announce the address. People must first know there's going to be one before they can decide whether or not they want to hear it. If you could see to the Resplendent Quarter and Bayside Bevy, Alice and I will split the rest of the city between us. Like, that's where I've been going. Hey babe, how's it going? You should inform them, I would think. Also, I don't remember you being this short. Is that all you have to say? Okay, well, I missed you too. Oh, interesting. Oh, those fireworks. I feel like at one point I did jump up. Why wasn't I able to do this before? Right. Order. Pretty. If Tuliyola falls to the enemy, what will happen to us? to our homes, our farms, everything we've worked so hard to build. Lives and communities and histories all reduced to ash by these merciless villains. I heard Val-Wuk-Lamat is planning to address the people, but what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say? Well... Really? The Dawn servants have a plan already? That's what I said. They've lost so much, yet they're prepared to carry on. And standing around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. It would be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I will go hear what they intend to do. I still can't believe we were attacked. For a mercy, my family was spared. I don't know what I would have done had they come to harm. I understand Val-Wuk-Lamat is going to make an address soon. I'll be there, of course. This person does not need to be persuaded. Okay. Then why'd you show them to me? Just wasting my time? And for what? Please leave me be. My father is gone. Leave me to mourn. Well, you see... Galul Jaja is slain? Yeah, that's what I just said. And yet Val-Wuk-Lamat and Val-Kona still fight for our nation. For us? Very well. If they would speak, the least I can do is listen. Glad we had that talk. Checking on everyone, are you? The city's definitely seen better days, but we can only spare so much time for mourning. Only by looking to the future can we overcome this crisis, and we'll all need to do our part. I've no doubt Val-Wuk-Lamat and Val-Kona will share similar sentiments at their address. Okay. Yeah. Oh. It's not safe here. Not anymore. I could try to leave Tadal, but where else is there to go? You look like the well-traveled sort. Please, I can't stay here. But I fear nowhere in Tadal is beyond the enemy's reach. What of the lands across the Salt? Well, you see... I know. Even if I ran, I know I'd regret it in the end. I love Tadal. This is my home, and I know the Dawn servants would give their lives to defend her. I will put my faith in them and listen to what they have to say. That was easy. Oh, that was it. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Val-Wuk-Lamat and Val-Kona mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If we're to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. Well, you see... They're going to strike back at the enemy, so they're resolved to face this. what I said. Maybe it is too early to be thinking of running. All right, I'll go and hear their address. Good. Good. Stockpiling citizen. Oh, it's a bunker guy. I need to stock up food and medicine as much as I can. And what else is there? I can't afford to forget anything. Sorry, miss, but I'm busy. Too much to do in too little time. There's no telling when those men will return. Stone men. Oh. I have to get out of here, find somewhere safe. Well, you see. Val Clamat wants to speak to us? Yeah, that's what I said. Perhaps she has a plan. Okay. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. I'm also back. Oh. How many are you at now? Phew, cleaning up is tiring work. You've been busy helping as well, I'm guessing. Right now it's tough for everyone, but Tuliolal won't succumb to this. With the new Dawn servants to protect and lead us, we'll get through it together. 62 born. Nice. Are the do the egg babies, are they born faster than normal babies? I think you said yes, right? Oh, not openable. Openable? Oh. Got a bunch out there pregnant though. Good for you. Question. They aren't babies. I'm sorry, what? I don't know what to do with this information. I can't leave now. What if those soldiers come back? And what are those strange machines looming overhead? Gods, I have so many questions. Nope, best not to ask, yeah. I see. It would put my mind at ease to learn something, anything, of the threat we face. Alright then, I'll go to the Winged Walk. Thank you, I feel better already, and likely better still once I hear what the Dawn servants have to say. Firework. But did you ever find out why your Sims got arrested? It seems Kryle and Erenville have yet to return. Still busy making preparations for our expedition, I presume. Just like, why are you not flirting with me? That's the whole reason you're here. It looks like you've brought quite a few people. Thank you. Alize had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. My apologies for involving you all in Todali affairs. We are simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tidal, sharing the rich cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zoralja and his army pose a threat not only to Tidal, but to the star as a whole. Yeah, he said he wants to... Yeah. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. Thank you. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from Nario. That's me. You needn't worry about me either. I don't think anybody was. Whatever weariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our heart. And I got mad because the cops kept shutting down the sex shop. Weird. Right. We need to see a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. I don't know if I've ever actually had cops show up for anything in my game. And I have base mental. And I have drugs illegal everywhere. Their father raised them well. That he did. I think you need... I just said I have base mental. Yes. I don't think that's right.
Lamachi, are you all right?
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
The character development of this one character is so important to me.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor.
Are you gonna
and
tell?
For a moment, we believed he had won.
Are you gonna tell them who the enemy leader is?
But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering.
Well...
Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zoralsha.
Zoralsha? It's true! I saw him!
Yeah, how do you guys feel about wanting him to lead now?
He staged
Actually,
the attack
probably.
from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zoralja torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
Please don't.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
Well, we're working on it. The one dude not in the colorful outfits.
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing.
We take the fight to them.
That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to
Like I
Zoralja
wrote the script.
and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
Yeah, I mean, it just happened, guys. You have to give them time to come up with a strategy. We don't even know what we're up against. What?
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan.
Are you...
Needless to say, you can
Oh.
count on my sword.
Good.
Dural's my
Scared me
home,
for a second
and
there.
I'll do my part for it. Hear, hear, brother. That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? Never mind that.
He's so smart.
What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work?
Yeah.
Will you do your part and fight?
Yeah.
We fight! We fight! We're two Leolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
He's right. This is our
The fact that they
nation,
all
and it
wear the
falls
same
to us to
outfits all the
protect it.
time.
We'll fight too! For two Leolan!
It's weird.
Me too! Me too!
We're all
Except for that
together in
one
this.
guy.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe.
Have we?
And we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships
What much
fall
have
from
we
the sky.
learned other than...
When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together,
We know, like,
let us show the enemy the might of
where they
two
came
Leolan.
from. I feel like that's really all we know.
You are the beating heart of our nation. Each and every one of you. Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike. Tuliyola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
Here's hoping. Listening to Uklamat and Kona, I was reminded of my time in the First. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in like manner, and through their deeds they answered me. The people of Tudal too will rise to the occasion. This I can tell. What does it look like with the glamour off? Huh. I think it matches very well. Okay. Underyard. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, because that's 98, that's 96. That's also... Oh, because I bought that. Bad. Go back. Wait, why can't I wear that? What does this look like with these pants, though? Maybe if I dye them. The problem is these boots aren't dyeable. Is it the shirt that... Pants. Shirt. Raha's staring at me. Cozy Shola. Probably for different reasons. Do this. Maybe without the helm. Sure. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. My entire house, Jake. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Wuklamat that... There you all are. Ah, Lamati. That's at the end. That's the fucking finale. We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, it was all the encouragement I could ask for. It was not the finale. I can still hear them. Right then, let's get going. We leave from the Zaktaral Sky Gate. Any more nods? No, we're good. Oh, probably could have ran. Great. See, there's a triple triad match here also that I just quick detour. I know that we're kind of in a hurry, but what if I need a new triple triad card for our battle? It could happen. You don't know. plus chaos fallen 8. 8 chaos. Oh, you motherfucker. We did it, guys. Fine. Everything's fine. No card? Fine. I'll be back for you later. What's this destination? Oh. Wait. Until what? Oh. I need tour. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I really don't watch the web. Okay. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We go to strike down Zoralja and secure peace for Tuliolal. We'll be passing through Shaloni, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. Is this gonna be a dungeon, or just... Are we actually gonna have to fight? The way my chapstick, like, tries to hide on my keyboard. All the time. The Landsguard had told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. A display of force, like the vessels in Tuliolal. Indeed, and while they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to Shaloni Station. It's the perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Naryu and I know a few locals who can help. If they're still alive. Then let's divide into 2 groups. Shocking! Erenville, Alice, and Naryu will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. Splitting me up from Raha when we just reunited? Understood. Once everyone has finished, let us reconvene at Shaloni Station. We can start with the Husatahui. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. Well, you do. The Sheriff Kamaka should be able to tell us a few things. Oh wait, I forgot about the crabby guy. Understand why it has to fart when it jumps. Oh, it's you two. And I'll be Valwook Lamont as well. You're Sheriff of the Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here in Husatahui? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we're spread thin and haven't looked in on Sheshinawezi Springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then the people there are in danger. I worry about the other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the spring, I'll pay a visit to Mewahetsoin. I'll accompany Erenville. See you all in a while. So we split into 2 groups of 4, and now we're splitting those groups in half. Fine. Sure, nothing bad will come of us doing this. I'm just gonna teleport, to be honest, because I'm lazy. Only 80 gil, like what? And all clear this way. The mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can learn. See the ship? Oh. I do, I lied. Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. Walika and the others are out investigating, and they've confirmed that Nito Weekway is safe. It was after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared, so those who were riding the train then are fine. But we don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Yasulani. What a mess, and just after we finished fixing the tracks. Yeah. The mechanical soldier shows no signs of life. It appears to have been run through with a polearm. Estinian? Are you hiding in here somewhere? He keeps showing up to fuck around and then disappear. Naryu, you came. As you can see, we're doing all right. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. Was his name Estinian? Was he like a tall elven guy? Bad attitude? I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had the chance to ask his name. Well, I could probably tell you. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in Yasulani. We haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika is well. Well, I know what happened. It was Estinian in the courtyard with a spear. Courtyard? I don't know if that's what we would call the town square. Same thing. You heard about the spearman as well. That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone spreading more gossip about me? It's a Koa. No, there he is. Talk of how I saved the town travels fast. Ha ha ha. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come here sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? I mean, sort of. So you were indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. Automata. But are the rumors true? Gulul Jaja is slain? I'm afraid so. Zoralja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done, mark my words. You're going to help her, I assume? You know me. I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength, in which case I will remain in Shaloni and keep an eye on things. What is your point? What is the point of you in this expansion? Just to, like, pop up from time to time? That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kona. Kona? Brother? Wait a second. You're the Vow of Resolve? I am, and you're Zakoa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely. If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Shaloni, after all. Naryu can attest to that. Glad to hear it. We leave Shaloni in your capable hands. Let's get patrolling right away, then. Stay safe out there, and don't do anything reckless. Me? Reckless? Crazy. Wasted words. Just do what comes naturally. Right then. It's time we headed to the station and joined the others. Sure is. Okay, wait. Except there's like an Aether Current quest right here. The only one? Yep. Oh. Remember, we have the faster one. Oh, that was it. Okay. Again. Nicknaming it the farting bike from now on. Once again, I'm about to take the roulette right off my bars, then I'll forget to put it back on. Oh, they're targets. I was like, what are these? Ah! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't want to fight, guys. I just did not notice you because you blend in with the other cacti. No! You guys don't want to fight me? There you go. See? Thanks to Estinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Shaloni. The Hetsaro were safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It is composed of exceedingly high concentration of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Zoralja and his army emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? It so happens we might have an inkling where one is. These are the engineers of Zakhdal Railing, which operates the train between Shaloni and Yasulani. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then that we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. You're telling us part of it is inside and part of it outside? That seemed to be the case, yes. While we only observed from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But as you'd expect, the area was heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Leave that to us. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Yasulani? Wuklamat's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were headed back here are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yasulani. But when the big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we are to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. I'm all here for the smashing. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Zeraljaw wants me to prove that I'm Father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tulialal. By charging in head-on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in so doing, keep his eyes on me. A bold strategy. I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching their base. What you need is something that'll get you out there quick and break through their defenses with a single decisive blow. And we have just that. Is it a train? Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the fuel she'll carry, and send her hurtling at it to explode on impact. Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were the train's in one piece, and now you want to turn it into a bomb? The train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? Just meme it. It's a sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help them. But Chief... Listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fall, we can always get back up. Unless you fall down dead, but yeah. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train, so have faith and quit your complaining. But what if we fall really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. I just said that. No one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip, and we'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You all right with that? There's no changing her mind, is there? Just promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. Aw. We won't leave you with any sorrows to drown, never fear. There's been enough loss today. Seeing as I've never had a drink in my life, I certainly hope not. That's fair. It'd be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. But we're gonna have Kona help. A better one. But with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. Well, at least it'll go down as the legendary train that saved it all. That it will, but first we've got to work to do so she'll look the part. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help you, you need but say the word. We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over at the storehouse. Ugh. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tuliolal and inform Kona of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. Even only just having met them, I can see how important the train is to Walika and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. When have I ever? What are you thinking about? While I have no objections to the plan itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zoralja will not strike Tuliolal in retaliation? I considered the possibility, but when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tuliolal, and it'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tuliolal in danger by not taking the fight to him. So we indulge Zoralja, at least until Tuliolal has shored up its defenses. Right, we'll charge in from the front and keep his eyes on us. During which time Kona will find a way to fortify Tuliolal. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust in your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will do all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. Oh, they're literally right there. Looks like work is getting underway. We'll finish in no time at all. So what can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the Rite of Succession. Would you happen to know a few who'd be willing to come and help us complete modifications to the train? Of course. What sort of craftsman did you have in mind? Let's see now. I mean, I am a craftsman. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attack. Even with you all aboard to fend them off, it'd be over in an instant if they managed to get just one good hit on the ceruleum tanks. According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers use lightning-based weapons, so I have a mind to install grounding rods. Would you happen to know a carpenter who could handle that? Hello with the fetish. You mean Wook Evu? Well, he has his quirks. There's no questioning his carpentry. A master carpenter from Okanu, eh? If they'd be willing, we'd be glad to have them. But we'll need more than just a carpenter if we want this done in a timely fashion. We've got a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. I don't suppose you know anyone up to the task. Perhaps Zermerwer can help. But what about Gerferler? Zermerwer would be perfect. We'd be hard-pressed to find folks stronger than the Yokui, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. You're friends with the Yokui? I'll be damned. What will not want first strength with help like that? Next, I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like as not, the soldiers will be riding their flying vessels. We'll need countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy with the firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can use? Let's install, yeah, ballistas? I don't know. While they'd be powerful, it seems to me it'd take too long to reload between shots. If there were some sort of ballista, whatever, that could reload quickly, then that might work, but weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I can be of assistance. Raha? The Crystarium employed etheric cannons for its defenses, and I see no reason why the design cannot be adopted for your train. While I did not conceive of them myself, I know their design. It should be possible to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. Now that sounds like something Fongentin can help with. What are the materials we need? The barrel can be fashioned from any metal, so long as it's highly conductive to ether. To power the cannon, we will require fire-aspected crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? Might be as the miners over in the springs can help with that. And then if I could leave the crystals and smiths in everyone's hands, I shall get started drawing up the schematic. It's just going to be literally me running to every area we've visited to ask for something. Right then, I'll secure us the smiths. In the meantime, could you deal with the materials? Shenza is in charge of our supplies, so it might be good to talk to him about it first. Well, I think we're set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now, let's get this train dressed up and give her the proper farewell she deserves. The plan is coming together. To make good speed, I'm going to try and enlist some more help from among our friends back in Yoktoral. I'll leave the materials in your care. I think I saw Shenza over to the southeast. He'll show up on my mini-map. It'll be fine. Oh, well, his general area will show up on my mini-map. That's not. Wait, because I'll forget if I don't grab it now. That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you? Well, you see, I need all these things. Etheric cannons. Interesting. I have an idea where we can get the conductive metal, so I'll take care of it. I'm not sure about the fire crystals, though. Might be best if you spoke directly with a miner. Can I leave that to you? Sure. Great. You're friends with Ayate, aren't you? One of the best miners around. If anyone can get you the crystals you're after, it's her. Okay. Once again. You can't see me. I'm hiding in the bushes. Hey girl, hey! Oh, Nari, what brings you around these parts? Well, you see, I need some crystals. The purest fire crystals, say? I think I heard tell about them before. But what was that about? Now I remember. Cerule Anal- oh, fuck. You can find them to the south of town. They actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut, if you can believe it. If you want the purest crystals, though, you'll have to go after the oldest, toughest Analus. Analus. Nothing you can't handle, right? I'll show you where you can find some to hunt. Looking forward to see why Erenville thinks so highly of you. Oh. Okay. Yeah. There's quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. We think it's due to the ceruleum, but no one can say for sure. Still, it's not often that you see the bigger, dominating sort, and that's what you need. What you'll have to do is hunt down a few of their kind, establish yourself as a threat. That's known to draw out their leader. So kind of like when you do fate. Or, yeah, how you spawn fates. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, I'll keep watch nearby to make sure no hapless travelers come stumbling in. Oh, that's fine. Well, no. Should have called my chocobo, I guess I still can. So he can immediately get hit by that AoE. Amazing. You dealt with the beasts in no time at all. You need the crystals delivered to Shenza? I'll see that he gets it. These fire crystals are for the train, aren't they? I heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop these invaders. And though he'd grumble if he knew I was asking this, please take care of Elena Shipya, I don't know. Anyway, I'd best be on my way, and you as well. In case you're going to meet her, I saw Wook Lamont heading for the station. Shenza told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. I've just returned from looking for extra help. We'll see in a moment who answers the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it, I'm idle for a moment and all I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Erenville. We'll be on our way soon and we'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about her time together with Papa. Oh, she'll talk your ears off. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her. If she's alive. I wouldn't want it any other way. Right, let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. Out fun something. Join. Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Tuliolal, I'd been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Valcona, I leapt at the chance to do my part. Peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we will do whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with the efforts here, High Luminary Gerferler does the same at the capital. I'm truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Let's get to it, my friends. Yes, let's get to it. Why are we acting surprised? Okay. That sure is a song. All right, everyone, that'll do it. You've done your part. Leave it to us to finish mounting the armor and cannons and have yourself a hard-earned rest. Thank you all again for answering the call. No need for thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Indeed, we must all do our part when our nation is imperiled. Hear, hear. We love Tural and we love you, Val Wuklamat. I love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain. This I promise. She's so unbearably good all the time. Sorry, Sephiroth? What are you doing there? Wait, is he still around? No. Wait. That's crazy. Thanks again for all your help. Wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go and rest up, friend. Won't be long before the train's ready. From here on out, we won't stop working till the train's ready. If you have any preparations, now would be a good time to see to them. The boarding call will come before you know it. Okay, hold on. I gotta go look around this area real quick. I guess yeah. Kind of exactly what's happening. Sort of.
Right.
Oh.
We're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We understand
It's
and
a bomb.
accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft. I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
Finished at last!
That's a pretty big battering ram.
The pinnacle!
Dawn Blazer.
Amazing!
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it could handle the extra weight.
I also had her outfitted with etheric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modeled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
That is what she said. It's the toughest locomotive I've ever seen. It is a shame we have to blow her up.
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
For sure. So we're doing the blowing up? Wait.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yeah.
Yep. You won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board. It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
Yeah. When his little ears wiggle.
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
I won't let you down.
So many nods. Thanks, babe. Wait, who's powering the cannons if we're all back here? Wait, how did you make it vanish and also get on the train? Doesn't matter.
Here we go.
Oh, we are doing the cannon.
Stand fast, everyone.
Alright, okay. Shields are pretty good. Oh, we don't actually have to control it. Yeah, epic Mickey.
No, you don't.
They switched to firearms!
No. No. Don't you hurt my Raha.
Oh dear.
I feel like that was overly dramatic. It wasn't that far. No, 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 no. It was me. I did it. Why wouldn't you do that around everybody? Bro, you can do this. It's just sitting on a chair and pew-pewing. Wait, why are you... Oh, I see. Why am I manning the cannons instead of fighting, actually? Look, Lamont, get off of the train. Oh. Well, that's one way to make an entrance. Literally. Create an entrance.
That was too close. Still alive, Erinville?
Mostly.
Okay, well, mostly is better than no. Now, is it a dungeon or a raid?
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Yes.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
Also, yes. What is Vanguard? A regular duty. Duty. See what black mage is. Okay.
I stand ever ready.
I know. If only somebody, unless he's not black mage for this, but I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah. So much magic. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Not the right button. I like the music. Feels slow. Oh. Maybe I should have left Trial instead of Raha. Actually, they all do shit damage, so whatever. No, no, no. No, thank you. Back here. What's going on? Okay. Sure you do bigger pulls, but I know that's not gonna work out. No, 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 no. You guys gonna stand there? Okay. Since I'm basically pulling anyway. Oh, okay. Not the button I wanted to press.
You underestimate me.
Now I'll show you.
I will be right back. Hopefully my be right back screen will actually work this time. Pantsless all the time. Yeah, have some fucking chocolate. What was that? Lightning?
Lightning?
God, it was you!
She's
Oh my
out of the
god!
house.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Nicole!
Front or the back? I couldn't tell. She was running through a hallway.
That
she
hurt
did not.
my chest.
She didn't like immediately go out of the house, but like I saw her running through a hole.
Dude, they're dying over here. We're okay. We're fine.
I think I'm making my way to the back door.
Some more. All right, Duncan.
Oh god.
I'm not really sure where she is right now.
Yeah, that kid's right there, just somewhere.
in the kitchen.
Found her.
With the goat, so.
What you say? What you say?
Oh, we lost that.
Oh, guys! Guys!
What?
Guys, look at me!
Where are you?
Yeah, we know. Look
you
at
love
me.
attention and need it. We get it.
No, look at me!
But where are?
He stole a horse.
Oh.
I can hear it. I see her.
No! Leave me alone! No! No!
Guys,
Not
look
so
at
pissed
me.
about the stable now, are you?
Look at me. Okay. Okay, that BRB screen is super broken. I will fix that sometime. I'm going to turn off my camera for a bit. I'm gonna eat while I do this. Oh. Don't miss me too much or something. Actually, give me a second. Okay. Whatever. Let's see how this goes. That was very rude. Okay. Sure. You may. You don't have to be so polite about it. Again, you don't have to ask.
Now I'll show you.
Oh.
If I may?
No, thank you. Oh.
You underestimate me.
What the fuck is that? Things look really cool. Oh, that's the level. Nice. I see. Luminous fence. Oh. Oh, okay. Ah! I fucked up. I fucked up so bad. Yeah. Whoops. But he's still going, huh? Alright. Alright. Take two. Oh, but can't I just go around it? Yeah. So like... Okay. Not too bad.
If I may?
A motion sensitive bomb has been affixed to me. Does that mean I can't? I see, I see. Even just casting spells count. That's not. Oh. That's not good. When does it? Oh. Still on me? No. Okay. Okay, that was highly disappointing, but I am back. If there's anything on my face, no there isn't. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Stop dying. Oh, hey guys. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I feel like I have more hair not sprayed than in it at this point. Remind me of those, the one PvP stuff. I also changed my hoodie because there's like a seam inside the other one that was like irritating my arm. That was weird.
If I may?
Please. Wouldn't it be nice if you guys did decent damage? Excuse me, sorry. What? Where's the audio? Is it broken? Xander the Snake Skinner. I feel like that was clearly supposed to be voice acted, but maybe I'm wrong. Alright, Xander. Let me look around. Any clue about what we're in for? match for us? I don't know who us is, so. Like, the short answer is yes, question mark? I wish you wouldn't do that. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Ooh, ow. That can't be, yeah, I was gonna say, that can't be under that, right? Like, he's about to turn into something. Okay. Now, are you gonna turn red too? The Great Devourer. What's the Great Devourer? Is that from what, Starfield too? Something like that.
You underestimate me.
I may?
Don't really know, but you guys seem like you know what you're doing, so I'm gonna stand with you. Oh. That was a close one. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, I'm confused, but going back first. Screech. Figured. Like that was easier than I expected. Hey guys. Oh, or just trial. What'd I get? Earring. I mean, sure. Okay, but what does that look like? Ooh. Good to know.
What greeted us was not the home that I had left behind. There was no mistaking we had reached Yasulani, and yet it was wholly unlike my memories.
Yikes.
The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining.
But it does look pretty cool though. Probably not helpful.
To where had I returned?
That doesn't look like this just
tread on.
happened.
The darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
How bizarre. This cannot be Yasulani, can it?
Not anymore. I was prepared for something strange, but this, it's like another world. I don't understand. What level is this? 97. There's a part of me that really wants to level another job to this point. So I'm actually getting this XP. It's so much XP. That would take so long. It doesn't make sense. That tower, was it always there? No, definitely not. Nor the wall over there. The material's not something we use in Tidal. It's closer to what we saw at the gate to the Golden City, or those mechanical soldiers. Such a massive structure couldn't possibly have been built in so short a time. Then I'm inclined to assume we've been transported to another location, or perhaps... Well, speculation will avail us not. We need to learn more before we can draw conclusions. Let's take a look around then. I think that is what I'm going to do, actually. I think I'm going to do, like, roulettes and stuff on probably Warrior. Because if I do it on Bard, it'll take forever. I don't know. It'll take me a long time anyway, but I did get... No, I didn't. They gave them to my other character. I was gonna say I did get XP food. I also don't know that I would have been able to use them on a level 90 character anyway. Probably should at least get to the 8th, right? I'll probably do that off stream because it's gonna be boring and annoying. But yeah, at least get this part. And then if by some miracle I manage to get to the point where I can pick this up from Warrior tomorrow, I'll stream that too. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That looks like the train station, doesn't it? That must be Yasulani Station, where the passengers disembarked. Then perhaps we'll find someone to talk to there. Let's go and investigate. Also, I can't stop coughing, which is not making this fun. Okay, yeah, that's where it's taking me anyways, to the 8th, right? me go up here. Yeah. There was a station at some point. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. I will see how far I can get tonight on my warrior and pick this up tomorrow if I can, and if not, sometime over the weekend. But hopefully, I also need to fix my BRB screen at some point. And I might just go back to the old way where I just had it pull straight from my computer instead of compiling it on Stream Elements and doing it from there. But I think that's gonna be more processor intense. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we'll do that possibly tomorrow. And if not, well, you guys know where to find if I'm streaming.